Welcome to another exciting episode of Million Dollar Peddlers. I'm Paper Guy, and it's another top 10. Tonight, we go into Bob Marley. That's right, Bob Marley and the Wailers brought reggae from Jamaica into the mainstream in the United States. If you're not familiar with the top 10, what I do is I go to eBay, and I think it's the last 30 days, and I don't repeat. So if two or three items in a row are very, very similar, I don't show them all. I want to make this interesting. And at the end, we have a lot of bonus videos, so do stay around to the end. You'll see some interesting things. Coming in at number 10, 90s vintage Bob Marley and Ziggy Marley. Ziggy, of course, is Bob's son. The entire family, as a matter of fact, is into reggae. If you go over to SiriusXM, they're not they don't promote on our channel, but should they wish to, there's an entire Bob Marley channel, and you can hear the entire family doing reggae over there. $600 Bob Marley and Ziggy Marley rap t-shirt from the 1990s. I don't know if I would call it rap or not, but okay. Wow. Just wow. Coming in at number 9. Original Bob Marley and the Wailers Philly concert poster, $600. Doesn't give a year on that. I would think you probably could go and do a listing or search on November 7th and figure out when November 7th was a Wednesday, and cross-reference that across Bob Marley when he was in concert and figure out it was 1996 or 1982 or whatever year it was. I have no idea whatsoever, but you can do that. Coming up next, Bob Marley, July 18th, 1975, London. Dennis Morris signed and framed photo LP, live rare. $650. It is signed by Dennis Morris down there at the bottom. One thing that was interesting, I found no Bob Marley autographs at all. So they must be quite rare. Let's put it that way. But $650 on this. A great little piece there for your man cave. Coming in at number 7. Excellent Swiss Raymond Weil Tango GMT Bob Marley limited edition men's watch. It's got, of course, the famous lion on there and more. Nice watch. I don't know enough about these to know what that would have went for originally, but it did go for $648 now. Coming up next, number 6. Mega rare vintage Bob Marley Rasta Revolution hoodie, spelled it either way, XL. And that went for $675. And what I'm noticing, this also came out of Britain. So there's a lot of Bob Marley stuff over in Britain. And then, of course, you got to deal with the shipping. $40 to get that shipped to you roughly as well. Coming in next, Bob Marley and Wailers Destiny I Am Going Home 7-inch. $761 on this. Look at that. I mean, just look at that. And that went for $761. Other interesting thing in here, he did embed where you could actually listen to it as well if you wanted to hear the quality of it and all that, which is kind of an interesting thing as well. 14 bids on that. That could be sitting at somebody's collection, and nobody's going to buy it because they're going to look at it and go, what the heck is that? Coming up next, 1/2 helmet, Lewis Hamilton, McLaren, Mercedes, Indian, Bob Marley, limited at $250, $741 on that. Notice the color scheme of Jamaica as well, $741, and again, coming out of Great Britain, $54 to get that shipped as well, plus import charges, another, what is that, about another $75 of import charges to top it all off. 80s Stussy Bob Marley t-shirt, size medium, $795 on that. Wow. Just absolutely wow on this stuff over here. Does have the tag and all. Just interesting little shirt, $795. I'd be scared to wear that around. I'm going to tell you that right now. Apple first generation iPod Classic Bob Marley Special Edition 2001 complete. They took about $1,000, $950 on this over here. I don't know enough about iPods to know what what a typical iPod goes for, but this does have the special box on it as well. Just a great addition to your collection if you are a Bob Marley. And the most expensive thing over here, PSA 8, Bob Marley and the Wailers Warner Brothers Records promo card, 1979. The most interesting thing to me out of this, I collect cards. I did not know they did these, and it was numbered 71. which tells me I got to get cracking and get working on that set that I didn't even know existed. I may have a couple of these in my collection, not about Marley, but other acts, and not have known what they were from. So I find that really, really interesting. It just goes to show you can go and get something or other obscure like this, get it graded, and you can get some really, really good money out of it. Got some bonus material for you here. Bob Marley and the Wailers, Bunny and Peter Tosh, signed cut founding members of the Wailers band. They took about a $400 offer on that over there. Just a signed cut. Just could be sitting anywhere in somebody's collection. A lot of people are just going to walk right by it, not pay any attention to it. You're going to get it and sell it. Adidas, Bob Marley. Now this was ended, no longer available, but it's supposedly sold, out of stock, sold. So I don't know what's going on with it. $163. I did not know. Right there, it's a signature there on the back. I did not know Adidas did a Bob Marley shoe. So something other to keep a look for out there, and now you have an idea what they go for. $695. Funko Pop Reggae Rasta number 8. I did not include this because it doesn't actually list Bob Marley in it, but it's obviously a tribute to him without having to get the licensing. The Reggae Rasta Man. $695 on that, though. Something to keep a look for if you are into Funko Pops. Long Live the Legends, $700 on this over here. We got Biggie, we got, Left Eye Lopez, Tupac, Bob Marley, and so on. Just goes to show, though, Bob Marley always sells $700 for something like this, and Marley is something great. You don't see him out there very much, at least not up here in upstate New York. But I'll tell you right now, at some point I will walk into a collection of stuff like this, and I will be buying all of it. We showed you the other record. How about this one? $729, 12 bids for that. Completely unidentified. That would be sitting out at a sale somewhere and nobody would have any idea at all what it is. That's where you have the record player. I'm sure he must have embedded on there. No, he did not. He must have obviously have listened to it to know what it was, because you look at that and you have no idea whatsoever. The Complete Island Records Collector's Edition metal box, $679. I only brought this up, did not put it in a regular because it was out of stock. And eBay gets real weird when people list off the catalog. But if you do happen to see that out there, you just kind of know, it's a $679 item. Can't argue with that. Job lot, which is the way the British say just a mixed lot of things. A job lot vinyl record collection. And again, I wanted to bring this up. Now, they only went for it's about $7 a record is what it went for American. But that Marley is one of the ones that it was, one of the big keywords on there. I mean, you look, he's got lots of people in there, and Bob Marley is a keyword that he chose to put up, which tells you, again, Bob Marley is immensely popular. Coming up next, I couldn't figure out what was going on with this, so I did not include it in there. Legend, The Best of Bob Marley and the Wailers by CDLN, $1,100. The common CDs of this are available at Amazon, etc. for $10, $12. Used ones are, $5. I don't know what's going on with this one. I did a quick search before the show. I wasn't able to figure it out. I have no idea at all what's special about this one to make it worth that. It was a first pressing. Is it? I don't know. So I didn't want to put it in the regular. If you know, do comment down below because I'm interested in that. And finally, again, another 134 issue lot. What did they note? They noted Bob Marley on that. $216 shipping. This went for, I forget exactly what it went for. eBay gets weird sometimes. It doesn't show you the price. But I did want to just show you, again, Bob Marley. Big keyword, first keyword that he chose. So just to let you know on that over there. Bob Marley's always very popular, and got a place in my heart as well. Love his music. So do hit the like button if you could, and we will see you next video.